I am Monet.
I'm Mia.
Today's topic is
Dating with kids.
Dating with kids and dating people who have kids.
Yeah.
What are some of the rules that you have to follow? Mm-hmm. Things like that. Mm-hmm. Mia, how do you feel right now? Because I know you in the past you've done it. Right now in this moment, how do you feel about dating?
I don't want to date y'all with kids. I'm sorry.
I didn't even get the fucking question out.
I don't want to do it.
Okay, but why? Explain.
So I've had experiences, as you know, dating people with kids, and it hasn't always been good experiences.
Okay.
You know, y'all women is crazy. Y'all's crazy, and it's just it was too much. It was too much, and I was just like, no, I don't. No, it's not for me.
Okay, give me a story where it was like It was the woman.
I got two good stories where it was the woman.
Okay.
One, when I was younger, I dated a guy. He had a daughter. Mm-hmm. He was a really good guy. However, his baby mother was batshit crazy. So I think the first incident was when we was hanging out, and I guess the baby mother figured out that he was dating someone. Mm-hmm. So she had the daughter go through his phone and send all the messages of whoever he was talking to in the phone. I don't know. I guess that's how she got my number, because then she started calling me non-stop. Non-fucking-stop.
Saying what?
I want my family back. You are breaking up a family. How could you be a black woman being part of the destruction of the family? And I'm like, girl.
She used that against you?
First of all, you don't even know if I'm black. How you know I'm black? I could have been a Latina. I could have been white. You don't know. You don't know.
Maybe from talking to you.
Probably. Like, damn, girl. You black as fuck. But I was just like, girl. So after a while, I just started lying to her. Like, you know, me and don't talk no more. We don't fuck. She was like, oh, thank you, because I'm just trying to make my family work. I was lying.
OD.
Lying. So one day we were in his house. He had made me dinner. It was so romantic. But then that bitch came knocking on the door. And I mean banging. Like, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, you so drugs or something? You know, you act like you want to tell me.
You thought it was the cops?
Yeah, because I'm going up the fire escape. I'm not no ride-or-die, as I said previously in other videos.
Right.
And she was like, I know you in there. And I already know that you have planned a date. I know that bitch in there. I told you I want my family back. This is not over. Open this fucking door. So he gonna tell me to ignore it. I said, I don't think I can eat my food in peace, because, you know, this is kind of loud. She's kind of loud. So she, like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was gonna kick that shit off the hinges. Mm-hmm. The way she was, I thought she was kicking. She might have been kicking, but she was banging. So eventually, I guess she went away, which kept me stuck in the house, because I couldn't fucking leave. Because he like, oh, I don't want to address it. Like, I don't want no incidents or whatever. I said, yeah, because, you know, I'm going to call the cops. I'm a cop caller. And that's when I was like, yo, this is stressing me out. I'm too young for this. I don't got time for that. But what cut me, that was it, was he playing like some cute little hotel thing. Okay. And he had it, no, in the mirror on the shade. Okay. And he was like, you know, we doing it. And he was like, you ready to have my son? And I was like, now for me, that does not turn me on. That scares me. You feel me? And I was young too, so I'm just like,
that's not a turn on.
Like, no, baby. So, like, the position we was in, my legs was wrapped around his back, and he was like, you ready? So now I'm trying to, like, push his dick up out of it, and I'm like, hot like a jelly. Ooh. Like, I'm like, you know, screwing it back, like, you know, trying to get him out of me. Like, you ready? I'm like, no! Like, get the fuck off me. No, this is not it. Like, no. I don't know.
That's what ended that?
It ended that. So after that, I was like, you know, I'm just going to fall back from you. I don't think this is working. It's not you.
He was trying to put the baby in you.
You feel me? Son, boy, bye. You got a crazy ass baby mother. Son?
Who's dealing with that?
Not I. No.
Oh, okay. Well, what about the other story?
And then the other one was with my ex-love of my life. We got back together after he had a baby. And it was all good. It was good, you know. His whole family know me. They love me. The son loved me. But then when she saw that we was back together, she left her boyfriend and was like, she want her family back. And I said, what the fuck is with these bitches always want their family back? But I get them. Now you want to be a family. Like, I don't understand.
Because they know that once you have them fully, that's it.
Oh, girl. So now she took the baby. She took him in Florida, talking about, oh, if you ever want to see your son again, you better get back with me. It was just mad fucking drama with that girl. Like, it was, oh my God, she was writing me on Facebook, and she was liking my pictures. I think she put like a sad emoji on one of my pictures. And I was like, this little ass girl, like, girl.
That's weird.
Girl, you about this big, I will break you. Like, girl, okay? Like,
I remember that. She was wilding.
She was wilding, like, I mean, really, like, taking his kid and just dipping off so he won't, and if you know him, you know that he love his child. Like, he's an amazing father. Anybody I've talked to with kids, they have been an amazing father.
That's good.
But I just was not, like, I'm not dealing with that drama. For what? I don't come with no drama. In that sense, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. The most I want you to do is go on a trip with me. I don't want... What? Kidnap somebody, can't take them to Florida? No, go work it out. Go be miserable. And now they miserable together and go on a second baby. So that's good.
They have a second baby?
Yeah, beautiful kids though. The kids are beautiful. But
well, at least, they worked it out, I guess.
You ain't got no choice.
Since
I mean, toxic and toxic,
he,
you might as well
he
stay
did
toxic.
not have to put another baby in her.
I mean, you not leaving. And if you don't know, you know, you know. So, it's gonna happen. Y'all having sex. It's gonna happen. I mean...
You right.
So, that was my horror stories. And I'm not going back. Unless I'm like, 35 or something. Then I'll
That's different.
But, right now...
Like, I feel if we're 35 and up and it's like, okay, we're bound to date a guy who do have kids.
Yeah. More than one kid.
Yeah, so that's different. But at our ages now, we could be kind of picky. Well, I'm not picky. She picky.
No, y'all hell yeah, y'all men
not when it
crazy.
comes to that.
And y'all men are crazy, and y'all women are crazy too. So
I prefer to date guys who have kids because I have a kid. Because I be putting the S at the end of that sometimes.
He's like, I got kids, like the baby kids.
I be putting the S at the end of that sometimes, so I have to be very specific. I have a kid, okay?
I got 15.
So I prefer because in my situation they tend to understand more.
Right.
Because I am a full-time mom. I'm not one of those mothers who, here, just take him to anybody.
Right.
Just anybody do not get my kid. Even the people closest to me, it's rare that I ask for them to babysit. I'm mostly home.
That's a fact.
She's my best friend, and she probably babysat once, twice, maybe 3 times the most.
Mm-hmm.
So I am a full-time mom, so my time is very limited. So I prefer to date guys who have kids because y'all understand my time.
Right.
My nighttime, that's my time. Nighttime, that's when he's sleeping. That's when I'm done being a mom.
Right.
And I dated a guy who had kids. That was very involved. Let me say that. The other guys, I don't think they were, and it wasn't their fault because they were trying. Because I'm big on that. I don't care if the mother isn't
don't date that beat
at all. If the mother's not letting you and you're trying, and you have proof that you're trying. Don't just tell me you're trying because that's not enough for me. I have to see you constantly calling her and her hanging up on you. But the one guy that I did date, we all worked together, and she never done anything to me. But we worked at Target, and I worked at Pizza Hut. Mm-hmm. If I worked in the morning, she used to make sure she came over there. And for no reason. She used to just be standing there sometimes. And he used to be like, why is she standing here?
Weirdo energy.
Yeah, why is she standing here? But she always, anything that she had to say, she went to him. Right. And that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that is
Don't confront me.
Okay? Because I ain't do it, sis.
Y'all not together, that's none of my business.
And whatever you telling you ain't got nothing to do with me.
At all. So I was at the other end, basically the crazy girlfriend. I never really dealt with the crazy baby mother.
All right.
My baby daddy had a crazy girlfriend for about 4 years.
Oh, that bitch was nuts.
I'm surprised I ain't beat that girl up.
She deserved it.
She did. She used to give time limits to how long he could be at my house to see Amir. Mm-hmm. Dumbass used to listen. We on good terms now. We best that's one of my closest friends.
Hey, bestie.
Yeah, that's one of my closest friends. But the baby daddy, not the girl. Yeah. She used to talk shit about Amir. When they would get into arguments, he'll say things about her mom, which sadly her mom.
Yeah, that whole situation, right?
So she used to, her rebuttal was to say things about Amir, and it's like, yo, she's trying to get beat up.
That girl, talk about his mama. Don't talk about my
his
kid.
mother. Talk about his grandmother. Talk about.
He's talking about your mama. You gonna go for the kid? Go for his mother.
Because my kid got 2 parents, and one of the parents will beat the fuck out of you.
Okay, because I don't care.
Technically, both of the parents would have beat the fuck out of you. But yeah, this one would have beat the fuck. But you know, I think I had her by like 6 years.
Yeah, she was very immature.
Yes. So
she wasn't even ready for that kind of situation.
She wasn't, and I don't think she shouldn't have put herself into it.
Yeah.
I do blame the baby daddy because they will argue and he'll say certain things.
Right, hurtful things.
Yeah, that somewhat led back to me.
Right.
So I do blame him.
Right.
But still, girl, if you can't handle it, don't put yourself in that situation.
Right.
If from the jump you see like, oh, the baby daddy still want the baby mother or anything in that manner, or he's using that against you in any way,
get up out of there.
Leave. Because I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with it.
I'm not.
That's not me being a baby mother. I'm not dealing with that from another situation. It's either y'all have a healthy co-parent situation or
or you're dead. Because I'll take somebody who the baby mother dead.
Oh, that's different.
I'll take them.
Okay, so technically the whole thing with you is the baby mama. It's not the kid.
Yeah, these bitches be nuts. Some of y'all kids be rude as hell too. I don't date nobody with no rude ass, nasty ass kids. But y'all baby mothers, oh Lord have mercy. Girl, y'all make the hairs in the back of my neck stand up. I be like, what's the problem? What's the problem? And I'm not saying it only be the baby mother, because a lot of the baby daddies be telling stuff to the baby mothers, and then be having it thinking like, oh, we gonna get back together and we're gonna make our family work.
I have a situation where I guess you could say it was both of them. It's not my situation. It's a friend of mine's situation. I guess you could say it was the baby mother and the girlfriend. The baby mother didn't like the girlfriend. We all kind of knew each other. Baby mama didn't like the girlfriend. The girlfriend started prank calling the baby mama.
Prank calling? How old are we?
And they're older than us.
Oh my god.
But, and when I mean prank calling, I mean got a different number to prank call her with.
What? That is so stupid. Like, why? Like, that's so dumb. That's so dumb.
And sadly, you know, the baby mama, she did try keeping my friend's child away due to the girlfriend. Because she's like, you're always with her. I don't want my son around her. So, it was bad. But and you know what's crazy? The girlfriend always denied that she was prank calling her. Until one day, I guess the baby mother paid for one of those apps that show you, like, who's calling you. And her name and her number popped up.
But I thought she was using a different number.
But she was using a different, you know, like the text-free numbers?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you have to link
you have
your
to
number.
register, yeah.
You have to link your actual number. So that's how they found out.
Girl.
That's how they found out.
That's childish, y'all. Don't do that. That's
Don't
childish.
do that, because if you love the person that you're with and you're messing up things in that area, come on.
Right. That's so childish.
It is.
Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Seriously, don't do that.
No, seriously, because situation... Honestly, the baby mother's always going to be there.
Yeah.
If you as a girlfriend have nothing, no kid, you have no ties to him at that point. Y'all could break up any moment and that could be it.
Seriously.
That baby mother is always going to be there.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the point of even doing all that? It's dumb, honestly.
It is. It's that's mad childish, though.
You know, in my situation, I didn't see a lot of it was pointless, a lot of things that his ex was doing. And it was just like, girl, I gotta be here till at least he's 18, and then after that, because when my son get married, we still gotta see each other.
No, for real. Any kind of big events, you still
graduation,
see, college,
everything.
all that.
So
all
it's
that.
like, girl, I'm still gonna be here.
And
Sad,
you're not a
like,
wife. You gotta just hold it down, sis. You're not a wife. You're a girlfriend. It's alright.
And that's just it. Because even as a wife, there's certain things you can't. Like, you have to still take a step back sometimes. Sometimes, because a wife is way more than just a girlfriend.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, if you don't have, honestly, and me being a baby mother, I hate to say this, if you don't have a baby by them, it's kind of like, you ain't nobody. That's how it be.
It does.
Let me not,
except for my end situation, because I was above his baby mother.
Which,
I was
because he wanted you to be the baby mother.
Yes, like so, but I denied that. I chose not to live in a room for the rest of my life. Gotta live to your potential. It's true.
I need some tea for that too.
Gotta live to your potential.
I'm not doing this with her.
I'm just saying, you know? I would have like 4 kids by now.
If you would have continued.
Come on now. I had like 4 kids. Okay, miserable. Cause who gonna sit around with all them kids? Girl, no.
Yeah.
Not me.
He's a great dad.
He's an amazing father.
So
but
he would've
that don't
helped.
mean I want all them damn kids.
Not 4. I
He
gotta
had a
think
huge
4.
family. He don't believe in pulling out?
He needs to.
Shit. Let me say something. I did the right thing.
No. I absolutely agree because you said 4, bitch.
It would have been a lot of them motherfuckers, okay? Before I
Too
was 30.
soon. Yeah, too soon.
Okay. Shit, he had our family planned out in high school. As soon as we graduated, we was gonna have 2 kids. Get married.
By graduation?
Yeah, right after we graduated, we were supposed to be married, and then we would start our family. But I went off to college.
As you should have. Because what are you talking about? 2 kids right after high school.
You want a boy and a girl.
You know, that whole we gonna have 2 and we're gonna have a boy and a girl, I don't like that because we don't determine that.
Literally.
So don't tell me we're gonna have a boy and a girl. Because, no, we might get 2 boys.
But he had a boy and a girl.
Wow. That's crazy. Not with you, though.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But he wound up having his boy and a girl?
Yes, he did.
Wow, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, he wants 2 more, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Probably not now.
Probably not.
Because
He probably
it's not with the person he wanted those for with.
So, let's talk about the rules of dating with kids or dating people with kids.
There's a lot that comes with it. In my situation, I'm the one with the kid most of the time.
Right.
My thing is that you just have to be understanding. You don't meet my kid.
Hello.
You do not meet my kid right
That go for y'all men too, because y'all be having y'all little girlfriends around
Yes.
kids like mad early, and they doing a little spiteful shit to the babies.
And I don't want to have to kill somebody.
No, seriously.
That was one of my main concerns with my ex and his ex. Because at first we had an agreement that we're at least with the person for a year,
Right.
and then I have to meet them first, or
Right.
same vice versa. He has to meet them first. He didn't follow that, which now is a change of heart. Now I just feel like when we're ready for that step to be taken, then
Right.
because I don't think you should dictate that. I was younger.
Right, it's understandable.
Yeah.
You just wanted to put a time frame on it because it's like you may know the person a little better at the year's length.
But now it's like, okay, if we feel like it's right, then okay.
Right.
He went back on that agreement. He let her meet him before I met her.
Right.
Of course, I did not want them to meet.
Right.
Because she didn't like me.
And you kind of know when people's relationships are temporary.
Yeah. By the way that their relationship was going, they wasn't gonna stay with each other. But I used to get nervous when I would let him take him because it's like, what if she's there?
Right.
What if he leaves her even just to go downstairs?
Right.
And she does something to my child. At that time, my child couldn't talk.
Right.
I would have had to kill her if my child would have came back with any type of bruise, anything.
Yeah, and you know, people have different customs too. So like, if I had a kid, I am big on not kissing my baby in the mouth. You know, you can pass babies all kind of stuff, and people do things. And then you pass kids stuff. You know, your baby come back with herpes and is having an outbreak, and you're trying to understand how the hell did this happen?
No, that's true because a lot of, and I want to say more so the Hispanic community, they don't mind kissing like kids that they love,
right,
in the mouth. Like,
it's a form of affection.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right. What if the heifer would have kissed my baby in the mouth?
You don't know. Like I was seeing a thing on Facebook where the girl hated the baby mother, so she was like pushing the baby over and spitting on the baby and all kind of weird shit while the baby father was out.
Asked to die
and
like
the
that?
baby was 6 months, so they can't advocate. The baby just sitting there crying, and then when the baby father walked back and she pretend like she's consoling the baby and such a great person. But you was just abusing the baby.
Why would somebody ask to die like that? That's not okay.
And then you put it on Facebook. Girl, you going to jail after the baby mother beat you up.
Yeah. No, I'll take the jail. She got to take a grave.
Well, she going to jail. Oh, yeah.
Because you know what? I go so hard for my kid, as every mother should. I would have had to stab him. Y'all know I like knives.
Seriously.
As I previously said in multiple episodes.
Lord have mercy. But it's also important why you need to do background checks on your partner.
Yes. Know them first. Know them before. And even sometimes that don't matter. And I hate to say that, people get married and they're...
That's true. But people also don't ask certain questions or trigger certain people to see how they react.
That's true.
You gotta know people in every
I need to see how you are when you're angry, when you're sad,
when you're agitated,
yes, everything.
When you're hungry, when you're depressed. I need to see you in every moment. I need to see you at your most selfish, and I need to see you at your most vulnerable. And that's even before I even marry you. So forget about having a baby.
Because in those moments, you're a different person. So before I marry you, I need to see how you react when you're angry. Because what if when you're angry, your reaction is over the top, might scare the fuck out of you.
Different levels of angry. I need to see you like when someone pisses you off and you about to get into a physical altercation, and I need to see you when we stuck in traffic for 3 hours and we can't go nowhere. Okay, because those are different levels of anger.
I agree.
So you gotta be able to,
But people don't ask those questions. People don't try to see that. They just be also happy with what they get, not knowing this ain't the real.
Exactly.
Like, this ain't the real person.
Exactly. And pay attention to those signs, because they be there. People just ignore them.
That's true.
They be there.
Y'all
just be ignoring them because you're like, well, it's not that bad.
It is that bad. Because it could just be as simple as having a bad temper.
Right.
It could be passed down to kids, y'all. And I'll be ready to wring my child's neck sometimes because he got his daddy temper.
Right.
So I'll be like, okay, hold on, I gotta remember.
Right.
Who he gets this from. And then I call his dad and be like, so your son,
okay,
because he becomes your child at that moment.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely yours.
He becomes your child. He's not my child no more at this moment.
Definitely.
But yeah, you have to look at all of that. People be such in a rush to get married,
or have a baby.
You have to ask questions about mental health. You have to all that because everything could be passed down to your kids.
Seriously, and different levels of mental health.
Yes.
Stop thinking we're just talking about like schizophrenia, mood disorder, things like that. We're talking about depression. We're talking about anxiety. Do you have seasonal depression? Are you have high functioning depression? Yes. What do you do when you're having an anxiety attack? Like, do you have panic attacks? We need to know those things.
Because it can be passed down and it could be passed down worse.
And also, you got to know if you can deal with it. Can you deal with someone who has anxiety? Can you deal with someone who has seasonal depression?
Because anxiety, what a lot of people don't understand, and this is coming from someone who deals with it. Two people actually who deals with it. Sometimes you don't know why you're having an anxiety attack.
Right. And some people have way severe anxiety compared to others. Some people take medication. Like, you need to know these things.
Like, can you imagine, like, one of my close friends, she takes medicine for it because she's anxious every day, every hour of the day. It's not just like mine is depending on what the situation is that comes out. But hers, she's just anxious every single day, all day. It's different. And these are questions that need to be asked when dating somebody and even potentially having kids with somebody.
Yeah, and then you also need to get to know people's family. What is their family dynamics? How do people communicate?
Oh, because
you got to know if his mom is disrespecting you, will he stick up for you?
Yes.
Is your man non-confrontational? Is he too confrontational? Is your girl non-confrontational? Is she too confrontational? Like, you have to be able to really pinpoint these things.
I agree.
Because a lot of y'all really don't know y'all partners. And then y'all get pregnant and now you kind of wondering why your child is stabbing the wall.
Honestly, I learned from being with Amir's dad and everything that we went through. Like you said, would he stick up for you if his mom being disrespectful?
Right.
I learned a lot, and I think that's why I am the way I am now when it comes to dating.
Right. Because
we were younger then. I was 20 when I had my son. We were younger then. We was together for 4 years at the time. You learn those things.
Yeah.
Because at my age now, there's no way I'm carrying somebody's baby and they're letting their mother disrespect.
Absolutely not.
There's just absolutely no way.
Because I wouldn't let my father disrespect you.
Yeah. So there's absolutely no way. So yes, you're absolutely right about those things.
Yeah, it matters.
And like I said, it could be as simple as a temper.
Yeah, no, for real. You need to know, is he a mama's boy?
You gotta know. Mama's boy.
You gotta know, because some people be over the damn top with it. Like, I just need to know, how severe is it, okay? How severe is it?
No, but you're right.
You can love your mama, but damn.
But I feel like that's like the mother's fault when it comes to
coddling that children.
Yeah, and it's okay because obviously I am a mom, a boy mom, but there's certain levels where it's just like you like my child likes to cuddle. Right. That's my fault. But I'm like, but I told him, I'd be like, listen, your girlfriend gonna love this. There's certain things that you have to do as a mom with a boy, so they won't be that attached. It's okay to be it's okay to be attached, but not to where you are labeled a mama's boy.
Yeah. Gotta be able to separate.
That's okay as a child.
Right.
As a grown ass man,
you gotta know how to, get a little space in between it.
Exactly. Your mama needed to learn to let you go. Be a man.
Her own man.
What she said.
A lot of them be single. So
what she said. She needs to get her own man. Because a lot of mothers do that. Because they don't have a man, they try to make their sons into the man that they always wanted in a way.
Yeah, they
which
project
is weird.
That onto them.
It's weird. No, let your son be who he is. Let him be a man. Let him grow up. Let him date. Stop being mean to your son's girlfriend.
So all of them, like, is something wrong with all of them? No, girl.
Like, you just don't like none of them? Like, none of them was good enough?
Now, come on now, sis. Some of y'all sons don't even be that cute. Let your son, okay? Let him find love. All right? Because soon you going to be elderly and now he going to be alone. Let him find some love, all right?
I agree.
Seriously. Now, people without kids, this is for y'all. Y'all going to have to learn how to respect people with kids, okay?
Yes.
There's a lot of things that y'all don't be respecting the boundaries, and this is why some of the reasons why I personally don't date people with kids, because I know that I can be very selfish. So if I text you and I'm like, you want to go to the Bahamas for a weekend, and you like, you got the kids or whatever, and after a while I keep hearing you can't. I'm like, yeah, this not gonna work for me. Yeah, because I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go up. But I'm not gonna disrespect you because I understand you a parent first. It comes.
But some people would make that into an argument.
Some people that'll make it into an argument. So if you're gonna date someone with kids, you have to be able to respect the fact that they're
everything that comes with it.
Their parent and their child is gonna be sick, and it's gonna come a time where they're gonna have to leave in the middle of a date and go get their kid.
Yeah. If I am on a date, and the person watching my kid be like, listen, he broke out in hives, he's having an allergic reaction, I gotta go. I don't care if we just got to the place.
I don't care.
I gotta go.
It's over.
I'm sorry.
If you would like to come with me, that's cool too.
We could reschedule.
But please know that they're gonna have to go, and that's it. It's no ifs, ands, or buts, and it shouldn't be no argument about it. It shouldn't even be a debate about it. The only thing that should be about it is a follow-up question of how is your child doing?
Yes, and don't get me wrong. I understand kind of feeling a way to a certain extent because you're human.
Right.
We're human. We feel ways about certain things. But it should never become an argument. It should never become a problem.
It should just be a conversation.
Yeah. Like, I understand.
But you still need to check yourself prior too. Because if it's an emergency, they don't have to explain to you anything. It's just really that.
Because my child comes before anybody.
Yeah. So people without kids now, it might be best if you don't date someone with kids, if you can respect
if you can't,
that they are a parent first.
Yes, because most of the guys I've dated didn't have kids.
Right.
Even the guy I'm dating now, he doesn't have any kids. He's older, but he doesn't have kids. But he's very understanding to like my situation. Most of them were, even though that I did have some. I had one where he was like that he didn't think he could be with me because Amir wasn't his.
Right.
But went on to have a baby with someone who had 2 kids. Which, hey,
that showed that he had some growth.
Yes, I didn't feel no type of way. When he moved, because he moved to Florida, we continued to be friends. I knew about her prior to the baby.
Right.
I knew their whole situation, and I was actually proud of him. I was like, wow, like, with me, which was probably like 2 years before.
Right.
With me, you couldn't do it, but you grew up. You learned that it's not just about not having kids.
Exactly.
The right person for you might be someone who have kids. Even
seriously, and you gonna love that child.
Yes.
Just like
he moved in before she was even pregnant. He moved in with her and the 2 kids.
Oh wow.
And look, and now they have a daughter.
That shows a lot of growth. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just take that growth. Probably won't hit me something like 40, but But I'm just saying it shows a lot of growth. That's when I'm gonna slow down. This tea is good, y'all. I'm just saying. That's when I'm gonna slow down. I'll be nice to somebody's son like 40.
But then they'll probably be like 10, 11.
Yeah, that's good. Because then, your child can play on their own.
Not if it's a little girl.
Oh, if it's a little girl, then that'll be great. Because I hope she likes shopping and things like that. Because
also like telling you that you ain't her mama.
Well, then, and that's when I'm going to break up with her daddy. Because, or we can just have sex. Because I'm just not dealing with nobody's disrespectful kids. Okay?
Y'all hear how she got?
Yeah, your kid ain't got no time to tell me I'm not their mama. Baby girl, who told you that I wanted to be? Who? Did your mama tell you that? Because as you can see, I don't want to be a mama. That's all I would have had done. I have a perfectly good uterus. Okay? I'm just saying.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Make sure that y'all teach y'all kids some respect, okay? That's all.
No, but that's true because if you're planning on being with somebody, especially if they don't have their own kids, even if they do have their own kids,
right? Because you still get that even if and you about to have a blended family, they be like, well, she not my mother. Those is not my siblings.
You have to teach your kids to be respectful to adults. Period. It shouldn't even. They should already have learned that.
And also, have conversations with your kids. Stop thinking that your kids are so immature that they won't understand. Explain to them that mommy and daddy are not together. Mm-hmm. Mommy and daddy are gonna date. Mm-hmm. Go on. Explain it to them. Don't just leave them in the dark.
These kids are smart.
Yeah.
They can understand.
And they have feelings.
Yes. Let them know, like, okay, mommy got a new boyfriend.
Right, especially if you guys were together a long time and then separated. They're gonna be like, y'all were living together. How just now we not waking up to mommy and daddy? Come on.
With my situation, Amir didn't know for us to be together.
Right.
Because we broke up when he was so young. So he automatically know mommy and daddy. Even though sometimes he be like, y'all need to get married. And we be like, whoa. No, we don't. But he knows, as you know, he knows that I'm dating this new guy.
Right.
He knew about my ex. So it's just like, talk to your kids.
Yes. Have that dialogue.
See if they're okay with being around the person that you're dating. Just because they're 6, 7 don't mean that they don't have feelings, like she said. Exactly. What if they don't, especially if, let's say the parents just broke up.
Right, it's fresh, and you trying to bring someone new around them?
They don't want to be around that new person. Not all kids is as friendly.
Consider their feelings. Seriously, consider their feelings. Because it matters. It matters. Because I'm telling you, your kid got one time to kick me, and it's gonna pop in. Now I'm turning 5. Because I'm just saying.
People, your height.
I'm just saying, I matched the height. I'm not bigger, but I matched the height.
Your height works for it. That's all that matters.
I'm just saying. But seriously, you guys got to be more understanding because I see it a lot. People are not understanding the different situations, and you guys.
Yes, and every situation is different because me and my baby father are on good terms. We weren't at first.
Right.
Our situation works for us. Somebody else's situation might not be the same.
Right.
You might get someone who's still are on bad terms, and their bad terms might be different from another person's bad term that you heard of.
Exactly.
Everybody's co-parent situation is completely different.
Seriously.
Sometimes the father has the kids more.
Yup.
Like, it's rare. I'm not gonna act like it's not, but it happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of single dads out there holding it down because they got tired of them trifling ass women, or maybe the woman just decided she didn't want to be a mother. It happens. So you have to be able to be like, am I willing to sacrifice for this man? Is he worth it?
Because it is a sacrifice when you date someone who has kids.
It is. You gotta
because it stops your plans also.
Yeah.
Like she said, she likes to jump up. I can't jump up.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you want to go to Africa tomorrow?
Exactly. And no, and it's not even over exaggerating, being dramatic. No, she'll buy the ticket today and be leaving tomorrow morning.
Seriously, my bag, it would take me long to pack.
So for someone like her, someone who have kids or have their kids every weekend, wouldn't really work for her. Someone who have their kids every weekend would work for me. Come on, let's go do something kid like,
you
family
have
like.
cool ass play dates. Like, it would be so bomb, but you really got to get to know people.
Yes.
You do. You really do. And figure out, is it worth it? Because, ooh, Lord, we getting older, and we going to have to sacrifice whether we want to or not.
That's a fact. Listen, I'm not, right now, if you got 3 or more kids, I'm not sacrificing.
I'm not dating you. I'm not. If you got more than one baby mother, I'm not dating you either.
No, that's a fact also. I don't have time.
Yeah, I don't.
The guy that I was dating who had the kid and we worked together, he has a second child now. Another baby mother. Me and him, we were just cool. He used to have to block my number because so that she wouldn't think that he was talking. Cause okay, we would flirt. In his mind, I'm forever his. I'm not though. I have a man. My man is not gonna go with that. But we used to flirt. I don't talk to him now, obviously. But so that she wouldn't think that he was talking to anybody, he used to have to block my number.
That is weird. If you gotta do all that, it is not worth it.
If you gotta do all that, you need to make sure she understands that y'all not together.
No, seriously. If you don't want to be with somebody, leave them. Make it clear. Make it clear. Okay? Because y'all be leading people on and then get mad when they start being tweaking and now that you on Snap. Like,
yeah. She would keep his daughter away. I don't like situations like that. But yeah.
And don't use the kids as a battlefield either. Stop using your kids as pawns.
At all. Like I said, me and my baby father for the first 4 years of my son's life was not on good terms. He was doing a lot of dumb shit. Not gonna lie, he was doing a lot. But I never used my son against him.
Right.
Because it's not about me.
It's not.
It's about my kid. And don't get me wrong, there was times I would be like, listen, if you're gonna come in and out, you gotta go.
No, seriously. That's different though, because children need consistency.
But y'all mothers who use because they don't want to be with you, or even fathers because
I see a lot of baby daddies.
Yes, because that was my situation. It was the baby daddy. You stop taking it out on the child.
Right.
What y'all go through has nothing to do with the kid. That kid loves their other parent no matter what.
Yes.
And that's what it should be about.
Yes.
It shouldn't be, because you don't want to be with me or you cheated on me. Right. Now you can't see him or her.
Right.
And what?
Right.
How y'all sound? Like, do y'all really listen to yourself?
Stupid.
When y'all say these things?
Stupid. You look stupid. You sound stupid. You are stupid. Period.
Once you have a child, your feelings against that other person don't matter. That's just plain and simple. Once there is a child involved, and I recently had to tell one of my friends this. Once the child is involved, your feelings towards the father or the mother, whatever, do not matter. If they're being there for their child, that's all that matters.
Seriously.
Yo, I hated him at one point. At one point, I used to sit there on the couch in my phone, and he used to try to talk to me, and I used to look at him like, go play with your kid. That's it.
That's it.
You're here to play with your kid. You're not here to talk to me. And don't get me wrong, it was kind of mean. But you're not here to talk to me. You're here to play with him. As long as you're here for him, that's all that matters.
Right.
So, I think, those were like some of the main rules. Just be.
Yeah.
If you can't do it, don't do it.
No, seriously. I mean, I would say try to be open-minded. If it don't work out, then you go on about your day.
But see, no, I can agree with that. Try to be open-minded because Nia, you've tried it more than once. I'd say about a good 3 to 4 times.
Yeah.
You realize that it's just not for you, and that's okay.
Yeah.
At least you tried it because to just be like, oh no, I can't do it.
Yeah, I've tried it because we getting older. We're getting older.
Most people have kids now.
It's gonna happen. However, I know that it's not for me. And that's just that. So, make sure y'all respect people with kids.
Yes.
And if you can't do it, don't do it. Period.
Nia, say your line, girl.
So, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you comment and let us know your thoughts. All right.
See y'all next Thursday. Have a good weekend.
All that.
Okay, we good.